The supplies you'll need for drawing patterns are white paper, a number 2 pencil, colored pencils, a permanent marker, and a ruler. Begin by folding the paper in half, hot dog style. Really define the crease with your nail, then fold into thirds and define those creases. Unfold and define creases more if needed. You should be left with 6 sections of the paper. Use your ruler and permanent marker to outline the creases. In the first section, we will create a chevron pattern. Measure every 1 inch, top and bottom, and lightly draw a line. On the lines, mark every 1/2 inch. Now mark every 3/4 inch, top and bottom, and draw a line. Mark every 1/2 here too. From the top corner to 1 mark lower on the adjacent line, draw a diagonal line. Do the inverse on the next section to the right. Repeat in each section. You will see arrow-like shapes forming. Erase all the vertical guidelines we drew earlier. Now begin coloring in the chevrons. Choose colors that contrast each other. Contrast via the opposite ends of the color wheel, light and dark, or pastel and vibrant. For section 2, mark every 1/2 inch, top and bottom, and draw a line to connect the marks. Now on the left and right, mark every 1/2 inch, connect the marks. Every other vertical block color blue, then alternate red. So it should go white, blue, white, red, white, blue, white, red. Every other horizontal band color in gray, or a subdued color. The end result is a tricolor gingham. Gingham can be done with one color as well. The third section will be Argyle. Draw crisscross diagonal lines about 3/4 inch intervals. I am freehanding it here to create the diamonds. Now take one color and color in every other diamond. Once done, it will look like a checkerboard-like design. Working left and right, color in every other vertical diamond. In the next column, it is also every other, but it is not the same row as the first column. As you go, you'll see how it alternates. Now fill in with a third color. Alright, for a little bit of a break, let's make an easy print in the fourth square. Mark every 1/4 inch, followed by 2/16. Connect the marks to make vertical lines. Fill in the wider columns with color. Leave the thin columns white. I recommend choosing a dark color to contrast against the thin white lines. The fifth section will be similar to the chevron print. We'll be making herringbone. To start, mark every inch and draw a line down. On the lines, make tick marks every 1/4 inch. Draw a diagonal line from one right side higher mark to a lower mark on the left. Then do the inverse so an arrow-like pattern begins to form. Repeat this until the square is full. Take a light color and fill in every other band in the first column. In the second column, it is also every other band, but it does not line up with the first. If it did, it would be a chevron, but we want clearly defined parallelograms of color. Now go in with another color that is darker or contrasts. Fill in the empty bands. Our sixth and final section will be a tattersail plaid. Mark 1/16 before and after each inch mark. Do this top and bottom. Then draw a line mark to mark. Repeat this process horizontally. For reference, I will lightly line with color as a guide. Same process every 16th before and after each half-inch mark. Do this vertically and horizontally. Line with another color. I line the colors as it can easily become visually more confusing as additional lines and colors are introduced. Start filling in the line colors. Go over with more strokes so the lines become super saturated. Let's zoom out to see all the patterns together. Does any one pattern catch your eye? That you had the most fun creating? Now that you're acquainted with pattern creation, you'll notice them in all the fabrics of your life.